Let's talk about perception, mindset, and what's really going on in the world. We just left a big conference, real estate conference, for a few days, and people are talking about how the market's down. And if you follow us for a long time, you know there's no market, right? The market's down. Well, is the market really down? And I started thinking about this for a little bit. So I'm here on the beaches, and it's spring break now on the beaches. The beaches are freaking packed. Right? The parking lots are full, the businesses are full, the restaurants are packed, there's lines out the door, it's out of control, the energy is amazing, right? Beaches are full. Now, let's go fast forward to when all the kids are back in school, families are back at work, and it's cold outside and it's November. And I'm gonna do a headline that there are 92% fewer people on the beach today, right? Why? Well, it's a totally different town, totally different time, totally different factors that are going on in the world that cause that headline. So I want to draw that distinction to you because that's what's going on in the media right now. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. You headline, the real estate market's down. Of course it's down because everyone was smoking crack running around with free money and saying, oh, I could buy a house for 2%. Hell yeah, why not? I'll buy that one too. Right? And so a lot of extra things. You want to buy a vacation home money? It's cheap and it pays for itself. Hell yeah, we got equity too. Let's do it. Right? Everyone's doing that. And businesses and people were moving and all that stuff, especially in Florida. People are just coming down from all over the world, just snatching up properties at low interest rates. Of course, the market's going to be slower now because those factors aren't here the same way. Right? So it blows my mind to see. And some people will let that weird headline dictate their life. I was talking to a couple of brokers and a lot of agents over the last few days, and it was like I'm living in a parallel universe. There's a wall, and some people are living on this side of the wall, and some people living on this side of the wall. We're talking about what's going on in your world. I heard the Fed's going to raise rates again. Oh, shit. Right? And I'm like, well, yeah, they are. Well, it's not going to be good. Market's going down. We're tightening the belts, letting people go. And I'm like, okay, well, that's this world that I want to vomit even standing on that side of the wall. And then we live over on this side of the wall. Like, life is good, right? Things are great. Yes, interest rates are up a little bit. However, what are you going to do about that? Life is happening. People still getting married. People still getting divorced. People still having babies. People still getting job transfers. It's life, right? There's still tons of real estate going on. And rates are not crazy. They're in the mid-high fives, right? Historically, still way below average. They're good. They're not awesome. They're not smoking crack village like we were a couple years ago. People aren't just giving money away. We're in a really good, solid real estate market where people are crushing it. But who's crushing it? It's the people that say, I get it. Life is good, regular person real estate. There's a lot going on. Let me find some people who are most likely to sell next, and let me interview for the job and provide them some great services. Let me see who's got life happening to them. They're going to be looking for a new home. Let me interview for the job and provide some great services, give them some great experiences and some great representation and help them. And then they tell their friends, The market's awesome. The market's great. We're up, right? We're up. Why are we up? Because this is up, right? You get to control your narrative. You get to control where you live, right? Which side of the wall are you living in right now? And it's tempting. Depends on your input too. Depends on what you're reading. Depends on who you're hanging around. If you're hanging around with people like, well, shit, things are not looking good, run. God forbid your leadership team is anything like that. You better just call right now and quit, right? Because they're going to take you down into that shitville, wherever they're living over there, and it's not going to be pretty for you. You need to get around people that see the good things. Are interest rates, is the Fed going to raise rates? Sure. They better. I'll be pissed if they don't. Got to get inflation under control. That's a whole different world. I'm not even in it, but I hope they figure the shit out, right? Because in the meantime, I'm going to find buyers. I'm going to find sellers. We're going to create projects. We're going to help people change their lives, right? What are you going to do? Which side of the wall are you living on? Because I know some of you are teetering, right? And you're wiggling, right? And I know you go back and forth. I could think this, but I could think I read this headline. Stop reading headlines. Make your own headline. Make your own life. You know that you are in charge of your own destiny. You're either going to be having money in about 45, 60 days, you're going to be bitching 45 or 60 days. And you know who decides that? You do, with your skills, with your actions, and what you're going to be doing today. So jump on this side of the wall, guys. It's way better over here. And get around people. Reach out. If you're not working for us, you should be. And if you're not working with somebody like us, you should be. And let's get on it, guys. Focus on the positive. There's so much out there to be grateful for. Make it awesome. Bye.